arrogance of the North over this insecurity is annoying me, seriously. How do you blame the whole country for the problem you created? Where is this thing coming from? This insecurity. Who are the bandits, the terrorists? Where are they mostly from? Is it not from the North? Instead of the North to find a way to stop a problem they created, they are trying to use it to blackmail all of us. It's very sad, seriously. I don't see why the North should be making noise over this issue. The very problem they created. We were here when their leaders came out and told us how they brought these people into Nigeria. And the North didn't deem it fit to.
I'm the commander of 223 Battalion of Nigeria Bandit Brigade. Nigerians will hear from us soon. We will kidnap President Tinubu in days ahead and nothing will happen. We have enough weapons. Even Gumi will not stop us from doing that. We are the big boys of this country. There is nothing you can do about it. If you like, protest, the government cannot find us. Say, we are in your bushes. We are not afraid of the military. This country is our own. There is nothing you can do about it.
These are your people. At the end of the day, I don't care if anybody's going to say you are defaming him, you must bring proof. Shegumi, these terrorists are your people. These terrorists are your people. You have said it before that these people are on a revenge mission. What revenge mission? What did they do to these people? What did they do to these people that they are revenging? Even if you want to revenge, why are you carrying kids from school? Why are you going into the churches? You are carrying girls? Which revenge mission? You went on saying that, oh, they are demonizing them. Why is the government demonizing them? That they should do a peace deal. We are not. Why are the government even thinking of peace deal? Soldier, police, DSS, if you don't know what to do, there's only one man that knows these people better than you all do in Nigeria. Go and ask Shegumi. Shegumi, me, if they will not ask you, I will beg you, Shegumi, please return these kids. If nobody will say it, I will say it. Shegumi, return these kids. And you are not a Muslim. You are not a Muslim. You are hiding under Islam to do all these things. Therefore, lying to these people. You are not a Muslim. You are a terrorist sympathizer. Shegumi, you are the only person that knows where these people are. You have been sympathizing for them. They say, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Shegumi, return these people that your people have abducted.
I've not been able to sleep in the past hour and a half. I've been on social media looking through content about my country. Nigeria is under attack. And my politicians, security agencies are folding their hands and they're just watching. The question I want to ask is that if they finish killing us, if they finish killing Christians, who is going to be left for you people to govern? The silence is too loud. The silence is too loud. We're calling for help. Once it's 9, 10, I don't drive anywhere. I live in fear. I'm just locked up in my house because I don't know what can happen. I mean, Kwara State, they invaded the church. Kwara State is not very far from Lagos. It's not very far from Lagos. So we cannot just sit down and think that it's not happening around us. It's closer than we think. I'm sorry I can't stop crying because I saw this old woman in the Kwara church killing who was trying to run. She was trying to run in the church, run from the gunmen. I can't seem to forget or take that woman off my mind. Are they going to abduct her as well? Or are they going to kill her for slowing them down? Or did they just shoot her in the church because obviously she won't be able to move fast? Or did they just let her go? The question I'm still asking, if they finish killing us all, who will vote for you people? It's 2:32 a.m. and I'm just sincerely asking if there's anybody who can answer me.
Nigeria desensitizes you. Imagine talking to a deaf person. You just they talk, you just they talk, you just they talk, you just they talk. They know they hear you. You just they shout. At some point, you yourself start to realize they be like, say, I don't decrease. That's how Nigeria makes you feel. And so whenever I see comments like, oh my God, why are we not lending our voices to this situation? Why are we not talking about it? You know, don't forget. The one way they talk, anything happen. I remember when I first started seeing this whole Christian genocide thing come up on media and people talk about it on TikTok, and I saw the post from Trump talking about the fact that he wanted to come. The first thing I said was, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Please come. Anything we won't happen, make it happen. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing different opinions. People saying things like, oh, here would he come because we have his sovereignty. Sovereignty. When I see they speak English, sovereignty. Somebody says they are having mass burials up to 70 in a day, and you're talking about sovereignty. Waiting be that. Nobody provoked me past the people that were trying to shift the concern of the fact that there was insurgency and insecurity in Nigeria to the fact that there is no Christian genocide. Do you know the anxiety that Nigerians have been feeling for centuries, for years? I remember last year, I saw the killing of some people in the north, and it wasn't aired on television. This was live footage on TikTok. It was trending on TikTok. Americans were talking about it. Not one single channel aired this. That is how much underground killing is going on. We are not even hearing half of it. That's the truth. 25 guests, 25. Will not be rats. When Trump threatened that he was going to come to Nigeria, people were in the comment section saying things like, Abego, Nigeria is safe, oh, Nigeria is this. You've been so covered and governed by Lagos State, thinking that Lagos is Nigeria. Forgetting the fact that there's been so much insecurity and insurgency in the north. Northerners are dying every day, but because you stay in Lagos, you do not know what's going on. You think Lagos is Nigeria. You are like, oh no, waiting Trump won't come fine for Nigeria. I beg, we are okay. How it be now? Who bloody cares about the bloody resources? Who cares about the resources? Who cares about the oil? Who cares about the sovereignty? When your people die like meat, they die like chicken, and you do not care. What is the point of a country? What is the point if the people in it are not safe?
So tell me why till now everywhere just quiet like saying a chicken die. The younger me remember that back in those days, if a soldier, any soldier, even if not private, even if not army trainee, falls, community they close, states go close, because 10,000 men go bury that soldier. You go escort them, go underground. Then we lose a brick gen. And the whole nation is quiet like nothing happened. Even military wives are quiet. You go keep quiet till it go concern you. Our government is quiet. As a country, how did we lose guard to this point where they go kill Brick Jane and nothing happened? When I saw that man sitting out there like a thief, I begin to ask myself, what is the point? What is really the point? That our men cannot get protection or vengeance. Call it justice. So what's the point? They don't even fly half mast for Medugri again. Because if they won't do that one, that flag will never go up again. It will remain on perpetual half mast. That is the amount of people we are losing. Mr. President, As a military wife, my consolation was that all the times I had to carry my children by myself, take myself for every antenatal, birth my children without my husband, that a time will come, he go do it 35 years and I will have him back. That every birthday he has missed, every anniversary I had to do alone, every night I had to sleep alone, every mother and father work I don't do, is because one day I will get him back. He will pay his dues. That has always been my consolation. So tell me now, why is looking as if the possibility that he might serve the army till forever has killed the reality of my consolation? Because he might miss every birthday for nothing. If he just die like fowl. And yet, a bandit's life is more important than a soldier's life. If soldier discharge one bullet for bush to protect himself, he would have go charge him. If boys enter bush to go take revenge, he would have go charge them. Don't be. This is. A man did not just die. Men are not just dying. Generations are dying. People that depended on this man, a whole family he carried on his back, died with him. We are waiting till they finish all of us before we will say something. But that court, whenever take half blood like Medugri don't take, they declared state of emergency. The president declared it on the 18th of March this year.
Everybody, put your weapon on safety.
Say it, everybody. Why do you are telling because they feel regular? That is not the time to say. Look at me. That is not the time to say. Good morning, sir. I'm standing here with Sector 2 Commander. The armed helicopter have just come over our head. The instruction I gave them, anything moving, they should engage it because most of my gunshots are not moving. Like I said earlier, we are with the leading MRAPs and the 3 battalions are fighting and deployed. Nobody is running. But what we have here, I will give you some estimates to guide your good decisions, sir. Boko Haram has fired more than 100 mortar bombs at us. They have fired more than 80 to 100 RPGs at us. In addition to more than 8 to 10 gun throws from every side since yesterday, we have not run, and the soldiers are not misbehaving or disobeying orders. We have casualties. I will come and see you in person on what we need to do, but we are not running. Neither is any soldier misbehaving or running. Sir, if you can look at that, that's one of our MRAP tire that is not run flat, that bullet tore. We have used more than 20 MRAP tires here. That's another one, sir. We have changed close to 250 in-laws tires due to the terrain. This is what we are facing in the Timbuktu Triangle, sir. But we are not running. We are fighting as a system, and we are doing our best to contain the situation and to achieve your mission, sir.
Here are our troops injured.
Good morning, sir. General Denny. Sir, the soldiers are not running. The 3 battalions are standing and fighting, though we have casualties. The intelligence assessment concerning the Timbuktu Triangle is very wrong, sir. Since yesterday, we have been met by very strong resistance, more than pockets of Boko Haram. This morning, from every flank, not less than 15 gun trucks are facing us. These people have fired more than 100 RPG at us, and have fired several mortars at us. And they have fired more than 100 RPGs and so many mortars on us. This is the true situation, sir. I'm here on the ground. This is General Buba here, sir. No any general is running or not leading the men. Sir, look at this soldier. They are not running away, or neither is any of them afraid. We are good to go, but here, now these things are working against us. Here, now these things are working against us.
I know this video is probably going to put me in a lot of trouble, but let's have a conversation that Nigerians do not have enough. The qualifications of our ministers, the people who are appointed to lead some of the most crucial sectors across the country: health, education, finance, justice, defense, and so on and so forth. What actually qualifies them to be there? What experiences do they have? What expertise do they bring? And with the rising wave of insecurity across the entire country, kidnapping, banditry, terrorism, one chance all over the place, I think it's only right that we start in one of the most crucial ministries in the entire country. One of the most important ministries in Nigeria, the Ministry of Defense. Now, before we go into who currently owns the office, let's talk about what the Ministry of Defense is and what it requires. Ministry of Defense is the body responsible for national security. It is supposed to supervise the Nigerian armed forces, protecting our borders, overseeing defense policies, military intelligence, coordination of armed operations, procurement of weapons, and advising the president on all matters relating to national security, to the national security of the hundreds of millions of Nigerians across every nook and cranny of this country. Ideally, the Minister of Defense should be someone with very strong experience in military service. Someone with strong experience in military service, in national defense, national security, defense strategy, counterinsurgency operations, intelligence work, or at least expertise in defense administration. Someone who understands troop deployment, someone who understands conflict zones, military logistics, threat assessment, weapon procurement, and the very architecture of national security. Now, let's look at who we actually have as the Minister of Defense. Nigeria's current Minister of Defense is Bello Matawalle. Yes, the former governor of Zamfara State, the person who was the governor between 2019 to 2023. Yes, the same Zamfara that is one of the most terror-plagued states in the northern region. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is his qualifications for being the Minister of Defense, right? His background is that he started off as a teacher in a government girls' college in Morike and one other place in Zamfara State. Then he became a civil servant where he joined the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. And then he gave politics a shot where he ran and won a seat in the National Assembly, and he left the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. That is in 1998, and he has been in politics ever since. He held multiple political positions, including being a House of Reps member at some point before he became the governor of Zamfara State. And somehow, despite not having a single strand of military or defense-related experiences or expertise, not anywhere in his education or career, he is now in charge of national security for the entire country. This is a man who has never served in the armed forces, never officially trained in defense strategy, never managed a military operation, never worked in intelligence, and never handled any form of defense logistics. And yet somehow he is responsible for coordinating security operations against Boko Haram, against bandits, against multiple other terrorist groups and militant groups we have across the country. And here is what is more concerning to me personally. As the governor of Zamfara State, he could not control the insecurity in his state. Under his leadership, Zamfara remained one of the most terrorized states in Nigeria. But somehow, after failing to secure one state, He was put in charge of securing 36 states, including the FCT. And then we have the allegations. During his time as governor, he has been accused by the current governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, of basically frolicking with bandits. He has been accused of colluding with bandits, keeping bandits in the government house in Zamfara, paying ransom directly to terrorists, and procuring even vehicles for popular notorious bandit kingpins. When we say bandit kingpins, I mean people like Bello Turji. And if you think I was done, I'm not. Right after he left office, the FCC announced a massive investigation into allegations of extensive corruption, fraudulent contract awards, and the misappropriation of funds of over 70 billion naira during his administration. See, when I talk about politicization of insecurity in Nigeria, right, this is one of the very many examples of what I mean by that. When people with no defense experience, people with unresolved controversies, people who could not secure their own states, when these people are placed in charge of the national security of the entire country, it becomes clear that appointments are not based on competence, they're based on politics, on who knows who or who can do what for who in power. It stops being about governance, it stops being about protecting the people, and it starts being about protecting the interests of those in power. Now, whether the allegations are true or not, one thing here remains a fact. Nigeria deserves a Minister of Defense who has actual training, someone who has the training, the experience, and the expertise. Someone who understands what is at stake and is ready to be at the forefront. Someone who can actually protect citizens and not just hold a title. Because as of right now, we are in trouble.